Yo, guys. Whoa! Hold on. Okay. Yo, what's up, guys? What's up? We're getting back to the streaming. What's up? Good to be back, huh? Okay, let me lower it a little bit. What is this other music? Hold on. Okay, I just found that on YouTube. It's pretty good. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I actually like this one that we actually oh yeah, this one. Oh yeah, that's the best. Okay, guys. All right, listen up. All right, I just have to get ready everything so we can nicely stream. All right. All right, guys. There we go. Very good. Okay, guys. I haven't been streaming for quite some time. Again, I know, work and private life, you know how it goes. And, you know, it is how it is, you know. We have, as you see in the camera, we have this, actually you see just a little portion of this monitor, but we have kind of new setup here, new monitor here, get ready for streaming, and you know it's good. We want to get everything better and better for streaming. You know, I'm learning. You know, I'm learning everything about streaming, watching other streamers, how to do this. We're learning, you know, but so we can provide this much better content for you guys. You know, yeah. Okay, so what I was thinking that we're gonna talk first about Classic WoW. A lot of messages and people asking me on YouTube. We're actually streaming on YouTube and Twitch. By the way, first, I know I have so much things to say, so I have to find my thoughts what I'm gonna talk about first. So on YouTube, if you're watching us, please subscribe, like, comment. Thank you guys so much. Check it out, the YouTube full channel and shorts. We have shorts, the short videos are really cool about the gear, about the setup, about the gaming. Mostly is World of Warcraft Classic, but this channel is about everything. I mean, everything. What I'm saying about all the games, news about the games, but primarily is World of Warcraft Classic, you know, even though retail, yes, Lich King, Cataclysm, yeah, we're gonna talk about Cataclysm. Cataclysm is coming, yeah, okay, sorry guys. Oh, I think I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry guys, I have a little cold, something like this. You know, I had it a month or 2 months ago, yeah, and kind of feel that I actually drinking a little beer, you know. I don't want to show it, to not sponsor or anything. Even though I'm wearing the shirt, I hope it won't be the problem. This anyway, we're not a big streamer. Who watching us anyway? Actually, who watching me? Anyway, some people do, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, Tajana. Oh, thank you. Tajana came to the stream. Seriously? What? Oh man, I'm sorry guys, bear with me. I have a little cold. So what I wanted to say, so what are we going to talk about? I want to talk about BLIZZCON. People sending me messages, what I'm thinking about, what are my thoughts actually about BLIZZCON. I didn't actually say anything. Yeah, say anything after we watch on Twitch and YouTube live at the BlizzCon. I didn't get that my thoughts. I had to go. There was something about my job, private life. You know how it goes. So yeah, by the way, if you're watching this, I know I'm going everywhere right now, but if you're watching us on Twitch, please follow the stream, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. So you see my nose now. Anyway, so I want to talk about BlizzCon. We want to react to the Asmongold. I want to do the Asmongold Stay Safe about Classic, you know, and give my thoughts on the way. What I'm thinking about this, what people are saying on Reddit or on comments on Asmongold's channel, and you know, on all this. We'll see. That do I agree? Do I disagree? We'll see. Yeah, and we also gonna play classic World of Warcraft. Yeah. So sorry guys. I'm sorry. I have to blow up my nose. Hold on. Alright guys, so Tajana is saying that, hold on, Tajana is saying that actually there's a problem a little with picture. Hold on guys, let me just check this out. Is it really? Picture. Hold on guys, let me just check this out. Is it really? It looks fine to me. So I don't know what is she talking about? Picture. I don't get it. It looks fine to me. So I don't know what is she talking about? That's the camera. That's the camera. That's actually not really the lightning in this. I mean, the camera is kind of little zoom out. Yeah, zoom out and zoom in. I know. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry about this. I mean, I haven't streamed for a while, and we change a little bit, kind of different stuff here. So, yeah, it's camera. The Jonah, it's not lighting. Anyway, okay. All right, I'm gonna stop the music here. So we're gonna watch first, guys. I want to watch a little bit about the videos, funny videos. We'll see, and I want to watch this, like I said, with Asmongold, and stay safe about World of Warcraft Classic. But first, okay. So I know everything is blue. Yeah, now everything is blue. So I'm gonna kind of. More lighting. Yeah, okay. So my thoughts first. I think it is the best that I first talk about BlizzCon and what I think, you know, about Diablo 4 and World of Warcraft. You know, I was thinking to talk about that first. Then we're gonna watch Asmongold and Stay Safe, about Asmon reacting to Stay Safe, and about Classic WoW, and we'll see how is this gonna go, and my thoughts. Do I agree or disagree with that? Yeah. Anyway, so I'm just gonna briefly, because I'm gonna talk today a lot on the stream about the BlizzCon and about Classic moving forward this season of Discovery and retail, the new expansions. Actually, 3 new expansions: War Within, Midnight, I think, and the last one is Last Titan. So this was the first time the Blizzard actually ever announced the 3 expansions, in one BlizzCon, So yeah, okay. Let's talk about retail. Then we're gonna like I started to talk about retail, then we're going to talk about classic. Yeah, retail World of Warcraft. Look, retail for now, I'm just going to say it how I said before. For now, retail Dragonflight for me, personally for me, everything what I'm talking about right now, personally for me, retail sucks. It's not a good game, Everything, what is actually good about the retail, the only thing actually good about retail, personally for me, are the raids. That's it. The raids are really, let's say, they're not amazing, but they're quite good. Let's say that. Because I said before, that freaking effects when everybody is attacking, and especially melee attacks, when you attacking the boss, there's so much effects. Man, you can't even see anything on the screen for so much effects. Maybe some people like that. I'm personally kind of distracting. I don't even know what I'm doing. You're just smashing 1, 2, 3, 4. What if you're playing warrior or rogue or paladin, retribution or whatever? A melee or a headsman shaman, whatever. All the melee. It's kind of stupid to me. It's not good. But the bosses and art and all these raids, how they look, how they make this, it looks amazing. It just looks amazing. The raids are retail. This is the only thing what is good about World of Warcraft retail are the raids. Me and Tajana, we're playing this. I didn't stream that. We play that retail Dragonflight, and we're actually leveling from 60 to 70. We want to level up a character so we could actually play in War Within when it comes out. And not only that, and we can play the new raids, because I haven't played kind of 2 to 3 raids in Dragonflight, because we're playing classic World of Warcraft all the time, So we're playing that, and we're leveling up so fast. We're leveling up so fast in retail. That is insane how fast. It's a couple of hours. Actually, I would say in 3 hours, just spamming dungeons. Like, we're playing time walking dungeons, and it says the time walking dungeons you're getting a more experience in time walking than personally in Dragonflight. So you're doing that, and you're leveling so fast. Actually, in 3 hours, I think you can level up from 60 to 70. It's unbelievable how fast it is, And she's playing a healer. She's actually playing more fun, spec than me. I'm playing a DPS. I'm playing a mage, and I just 1, 2, 3. I'm just spamming the same buttons all the time. But she actually has more, job to do in raid that keep us alive, So anyway, guys, don't be an expensive package for, well, it's not worth it. Yeah, she actually talking about, I think, is Epic Edition, about pre-ordering War Within. So yeah, actually it's not worth it, except if you really care about beta. You're getting beta and you're getting level 70 boost, but like I said, and she's saying that it's not worth it because you level up so fast, because for the boost, that's why she's saying that. Anyway, so we were playing that a couple of nights now. We're leveling up in retail, mostly when I'm playing solo or when she's playing solo, whatever. We're playing classic World of Warcraft, but also we're playing it together, classic World of Warcraft. You know that, guys, if you follow me here, so you would know. Anyway, so what I'm thinking about this announcement from BlizzCon about this expansion, actually 3 expansions. For me personally, this was the best announcement for for this BlizzCon. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I have to go and talk about now in Classic, Diablo, and overall the BlizzCon. Overwatch, I don't care. I don't care for Overwatch. If you guys care about this, great. I don't. Overwatch is not good for me. I don't like this game at all. What else? Then this Hearthstone. I don't care for Hearthstone. I played the Hearthstone when on the launches. It was pretty good, a good card game. I'm not playing that anymore. Maybe one day we can play that, but I doubt it. I don't know. Also, hold on, guys. What was I want to say? And what else? Tajano playing that new World of Warcraft mobile game. What is its name? Rumble? Rumble? Warcraft Rumble? You know, Tajana, you playing that. So she's the one that plays that mobile game, the new mobile game. So it's actually pretty good. I'm actually pretty surprised that, actually this game is quite good. I also wanted to play on PC that, but I hope the Blizzard's gonna port that game to PC. So we'll see. Yeah, that actually pretty good, but not some. This isn't something major. This is just a mobile game, or if you played it, or I think you can play it on iPad or something like this. So yeah. Anyway, and what else? What else they announced it besides Diablo and World of Warcraft? I don't know. Did they announce something more? I don't even remember. Yeah, nothing significant. You know, just to mention it. All right. So we talked about retail World of Warcraft, and retail World of Warcraft. They announced that new expansions, like I said, 3 expansions, and it's really good. Classic was really disappointed for me. Really, I'm really disappointed. This is really, you know, I'm a Classic guy, and it was really big disappointed at BlizzCon. It just sucks. It's not good. It's not good at all. Season of Discovery. I'm not hyped for this whatsoever. Will we play this? I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. That rune stuff, the implementing rune, I don't like that at all. This is actually the biggest fail in my opinion. And kind of, I think the only 80% or maybe the 90% of the dungeons, they're going to be now raids. Scarlet Monastery, BFD, what else? Nogger, what do you say that? With gnomes, that dungeon. This is gonna be raid. A lot of these dungeons now are gonna be raid. So probably the dead mines too. So we'll see. So I'm not excited about Season Discovery. This isn't Classic Plus. I did a short video on my channel on YouTube. You can check it out. I said that this isn't Classic Plus. This is just Blizzard, like Asmund said once, that they are actually experimenting stuff. So in the future, what they're gonna do with the Classic. So we'll see. How is this gonna go? I don't know. Probably it's gonna be popular. It's definitely gonna be popular. You know, every time Blizzard with new launch or World of Warcraft or Diablo, it's gonna be popular. You know, but for how long? That's the question. I don't know. For a week or 2, something like this, or first month, and then it's gonna go down. You know, about popularity. It's not good. It's not good for me. Probably gonna play hardcore and classic era. I'm playing classic era the most. Yeah. On par with Village. So, or PvP on Farmall. Yeah. So, Season Discovery, I'm not excited about this. This isn't Classic Plus, like I said, and I really wish that Blizzard did something different here with the Classic, and this is disappointed. Another thing about Classic is Cataclysm. The Cataclysm coming, and I'm not happy about this either. I wish that Blizzard left the Red Lich King servers. they shouldn't go to Cataclysm. The Cataclysm, I don't understand. Why would you actually play Cataclysm? Because it is almost 99% is the same game like retail. It's the same. It's completely the same as retail. So I don't understand. People they're hyped about. Some of them they're hyped about Cataclysm. I don't understand. This expansion sucked. It was good back then. It's actually, I remember the Cataclysm back then. I don't know what year they actually released Cataclysm. I don't even remember. It doesn't matter. So back then, I was actually really hyped about Cataclysm back then. And because, you know, the world is different now. It's going to be, you know, everything's going to look different. It's not anymore the same. Really, you know, we're really excited about this. Not just me, a lot of people. And in the end, we saw that that was the end of World of Warcraft, actually, because Blizzard took from Cataclysm, even with Lich King, the end of the Lich King, they took, especially with LFG, Blizzard took completely World of Warcraft to whole another level, not a bigger level, but another level, which is not good, in my opinion, because I don't like where this is going, you know, and not just me. A lot of people felt that. That's because, you know, World of Warcraft was dying in a way. We all felt like that, you know. It's not anymore the same. But the only thing when I wanted to say that, oh, am I going to play it like Season of Discovery? I'm not hype about this whatsoever. And the only thing I said the other day that I'm considering playing Season Discovery or the Cataclysm expansion. The only thing is the reason is that I can play with Tajana. So that's it. So I can play with her. Other than that, I don't want to play this by myself because it's not anymore classic. Cataclysm, it's not classic. They should stop after Red Lich King now. And I wish the Blizzard left 1 or 2 servers about Red Lich King. So they're not doing that. So there we go. This is about the news about Classic. So there you go, guys. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Cataclysm and Cataclysm announcement. I don't like it at all. I watched a couple of interviews after that. I don't like what they're saying. I don't agree with Blizzard about these interviews and where this game is going right now. The only thing good is, like I said, retail. Retail actually has, and Ian when he talks actually get me more excited about retail, which is actually crazy for me because I'm all the way classic guy. But I'm willing to try and kind of, I'm not excited for retail for some way, but I'm kind of more excited than classic. How can I say? And I'm more excited about retail than classic. Yeah. So there you go. And after that, they announced Diablo, or before that, it doesn't matter which is first. Diablo 4, new expansion is coming. That is really actually pretty good. After that, I went to PC again, install again Diablo 4 after I quit, and I came to Lilith, and I can't beat her. I can't beat her. Guys, I can't beat the Lilith because I'm level 35 and she's like level 40 or 45 or something like this. Again, 10 levels more than me. What I needed to do once, I don't know, in the future, before definitely the expansion, I need to farm my character to get much more powerful. So maybe actually about level 50 or something, 50, 60. So we actually can beat Lilith. So yeah, I don't know when this is gonna be. I said before, this isn't real Diablo 4. This isn't Diablo game. You know, Diablo 4. It just it's like the same like Diablo 3. Even I'm saying Diablo 3 is, in my opinion, better than Diablo 4. I'm sorry, it is. Not graphically, but more for the gameplay. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. What was happening on BlizzCon and my thoughts about BlizzCon, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all how it went, and I actually expected more and more about new expansion for Classic, a real Classic Plus, because this isn't Classic Plus. So this rune thing, and now the Warlock's gonna be tank or Mage's gonna be healer. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. I don't like this at all. I'd rather will be playing just the Classic era. That's it. And I hope Blizzard will think again and release at least 1 or 2 servers for Red Lich King Classic. Yeah, I know. So there you go. Even though they're saying, oh, on interview, now we have more, like, how many? 5 versions of World of Warcraft? Hardcore, Classic Era, Retail, Red Lich King Classic, and now Cataclysm. So, I mean, Red Lich King will be not more, will not exist anymore after the Cataclysm launches. So anyway, yeah. So we'll see what they're gonna do, but I think this isn't changing anything. It's just could add one more, 1 or 2 servers for Lich King Classic. Anyway, I don't like what Blizzard is doing. So there you go, guys, about this. Okay, this is my kind of brief, a little talk and my thoughts about BlizzCon and what I think about these announcements, what they make. Okay, let's see. I want to watch that video with Asmongold and Stay Safe. Let's do that, guys. Hold on.
This is about season.
Okay, yeah, you can hear Asmongold. Okay. Hold on. What the F? Hold on. Okay, there we go. Let me just put my camera over here. There we go.
Discovery. Now, I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen with Season of Discovery. I'm excited, but I want to see where it evolves. We'll watch the video of Stay Safe talking about it. I'm kind of curious to hear what he has to say.
What is up, guys? Stay Safe here. So I wanted to sit down and try to pump out a quick video talking about my thoughts on the upcoming Season of Mastery Classic WoW servers that are coming out on November 30th. I'm sure you all heard about that at BlizzCon a couple days ago.
We heard about it.
We will be playing what is effectively a modified version of Vanilla WoW or Classic WoW with a new rune-based talent system, new abilities.
It's basically Classic Plus.
Spells, progressive level caps all along the way to level 60, starting at level 25. And then I think they said it'll be 40, 50, and 60 at most. And also retrofitted raids with new mechanics. They're turning Black Fathom Deeps, the iconic classic WoW Vanilla Dungeon, into a 10-man raid at level 25, in addition to some new world PvP content. So I'd like to start things off by acknowledging that this is a very experimental way to approach classic WoW.
Yeah,
and
it definitely,
is figuratively.
An experiment.
In real life, I would reveal my balding head.
Yeah.
But you got to take your hat off and give it to the Classic WoW dev team. They're going out on a limb here. But
they definitely are. And, we'll see if the limb breaks. I'm not sure.
The result of that is we've seen sort of 2 camps of people right now in regards to this Season of Discovery situation. Either you love it and you love it, or you hate it and you hate it. That seems to be the case with what I've observed.
Yeah, I'm actually on a hate. This group of I don't like it. Like I said, I hate what they're doing this with Classic. I don't like it at all. I'm in this category here. I'm sorry.
I'm going into it with a very big amount
Classic WoW
of skepticism. And I think the concerns that I have are legitimate. Like I've talked about before, how like Classic WoW is good because every class isn't complete and they need other classes to complete them. And I'm not sure necessarily if Season of Discovery is going to just kind of remove that problem. And I think that's a good problem. They aren't even testing it. Yeah. And so I just want to see it. I'm in the hate camp. Well, I want them to try everything. Like, and again, all of my hesitation and everything about it, none of that outweighs the potential excitement that I could have for it, either even with all of these problems.
Observed, checking all different sorts of all the far reaches of the internet. Speaking of which, if you take a look at the Classic subreddit, where a lot of Classic WoW community discourse goes down, those people on the subreddit seem to unanimously love it. They're huge proponents of these changes.
Most people are.
Whereas, if you look at the official Classic WoW, the BattleNet Classic WoW forums, people are pissed.
Let's be fair. These are aggregated primarily by the being the top posts that have the most interactions and the most people talking about them. This does not necessarily mean that the comment that was made at the beginning is the resounding opinion. It could also just simply mean that this is a person who is expressing an extremely strong opinion and people are reacting to it. It's important to keep that in mind.
Hate it. And so it is interesting observation, interesting to note that over here in this sort of echo chamber, I guess, everyone loves it, and over here in this alternative echo chamber, people are super angry about it, and it's nonstop vitriol. But because I was curious, I took to Twitter to see how people felt, and so I conducted a poll asking people how they feel about the upcoming season of Discovery announcement, and here are the results. Now we have over 3,800 people that voted in this Twitter poll I conducted. It was a 24-hour-long sample size, or 24-hour-long poll, so people had an entire...
So you see this, so the people are actually excited for Season of Discovery. 64%, no is 35%. Just say something about this. This is actually the viewers, this is actually his poll from his viewers, from Stay Safe viewers. There's actually 383 people, voted it. So this is all of his viewers, and he's put that on. I'm not gonna call it X. It's stupid. Elon Musk is total schmuck. This is from Twitter. So the people is saying they are excited. That's why he's saying yes. It's more percentage of that, because this is his viewers. But when you gather more and more information, more people actually that actually would vote about this, I guarantee you is 50-50. Definitely is 50-50. Totally. So.
Entire day to respond.
Just wanted to say that.
64.8 of the respondents.
Now, I will have to say that Stay Safe's audience is primarily Classic WoW players, but it is not entirely Classic WoW players. So by polling people and asking people...
I disagree here, because this total people are Classic players. All of his viewers are just Classic. Everything what he does is just Classic. So...
Are you excited for Season of Discovery? There could be people who aren't even excited for Classic to begin with, who might be voting. So, it's hard to be 100% certain, but I do think...
That is, you can be 100% certain. I agree with that.
I would say, I think 70 to 80% of people are positive for Season of Discovery. I think it's much higher, but there's also Classic Andes,
No, they're not. No, they're not. I'm telling you, it's 50-50.
Whereas 35.2% of people that responded said that they are not excited. So it's almost 2-to-1 ratio, almost 2-to-1 odds. But definitely you can observe it's not unanimous. It's 2-to-1. More people are excited than not excited, but is it like 90-10 or 99-1? No, this is a little bit divisive, and there most certainly is a split in the Classic WoW community to some degree. But it does seem like most people are optimistic at least, which is a good thing, especially these days. But now I want to sort of segue and give my perceived pros and cons in regards to the very controversial or perhaps divisive, definitely experimental Season of Discovery, so we can start...
And that's, I think, the key word that people have to keep in mind with Season of Discovery. Experimental. They're trying new things out. They don't know if these are going to work. That's why they're trying them.
Sort of break things down, and I want to start off with the pros. The good things...
I actually don't agree with that totally, because they're trying. When you're trying something, you're trying... This is stupid. Stupid. A tank, a warlock's going to be tank? Are you kidding me? Or mage is going to be healer? or I don't know, rogue is tank or something. It's, dude, this is stupid for classic. It's hard to imagine to me that this is fucking actually real. They're actually doing this. Oh, they're trying this. Try better. This is stupid. It shouldn't exist in classic. Everything what they do in here with Season of Discovery is totally like a retail thing or a cataclysm thing, which we don't like in classic. You understand? Because this is, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand how they don't understand the community, what they want, and what actually classic actually is. I don't get it. I don't like this at all. What they're doing. I don't know. It's just let's just listen.
It's about Season of Discovery. That maybe you're not. If you're super negative about it, maybe these are going to kind of change your mind. So. I do think that between all of the new runic abilities and time level caps,
runes,
new metas will most certainly develop
100%.
That we have never experienced before. If you think back to the classic WoW beta, or maybe the demo that we got after BlizzCon, this is in 2019.
I remember that.
This thing, which he just opened this, you know, you have these runes on top of this, you know, you open, this is what something you would see in Cataclysm. Or in retail. This is totally for retail or Cataclysm thing. And I don't mind it, because the game is already went to fucking shit anyway. Who cares about this? And now you're putting this stuff in classic, which you shouldn't be there. Oh, they're trying. They're trying. Oh, come on. Everything is excuse today. Oh, some stupid game is coming, or this game sucks. Oh, they tried. So you tried, but you also failed. Whatever.
There were some really cool metas, like there was a level 30 meta, a level 19 meta, a level 40 meta on the classic WoW beta in 2019 that we had never played before. Like whoever had twinked a character at level 30 or a level 40. And so there was some really cool emergent gameplay. People were sort of figuring out how to play the game in a way that has never really been done before, which is what we will be doing on Season of Discovery. Is that fun? Yeah, for some time it is. But that's most certainly one of the pros. Talent specializations that have historically been terrible might have a chance at being
very accurate picture.
Being viable. And so we're talking
very accurate.
We're talking our boomkins, we're talking our ret paladins, we're talking our prot paladins, maybe we're talking our affliction warlocks, we're most certainly talking about our shadow priests.
Yeah.
Now these talent specializations, these sort of memes,
and also shaman's going to be tank.
Colloquially called them. Now they stand a chance. And it's all speculation. No one really knows. Our warrior is going to be good. Our shadow priest is going to be the best class in the game. Our warlock tank's going to be awesome, or are they going to be the worst tank actually, and no one's going to bother playing them?
No,
we don't know.
Warlocks. Here's the thing about warlocks. Warlocks are the best class in the game. So it would make sense that if you add new functionality to warlocks, it will only make them more.
I agree that warlocks. It's actually not accurate to say, you know, warlocks are the best class in the game. There's no such thing actually the best class actually in the game. There's no such thing. Though I agree with him that warlocks are going to the best class because actually they're really the kind of different, let's say, class than other classes. Warlocks are really cool. I love playing warlocks. It's just kind of OP class, you know. It's so good. But it's actually just saying, you know, they're the best. There's no such thing, because warriors are good and the best for what they do, or priests or druids. You know, that's why I love World of Warcraft, because every time you can play with different class, you know, in classic you could just. For a mage, I said that before, mage, you feel that you are mage. You don't feel that in retail, but you feel that in classic, you know, you're a mage, or warlock, you're warlock, and warrior, you're warrior, or paladin. You have a feeling this through all your journey from 1 to 60, or playing in 60 raids and dungeons, that you really are actually your own unique class, you know.
More powerful.
It's hard to tell just by looking at the...
But I agree with him, what he said, that they're more powerful, yes. I said before, and mages and warlocks are the best DPS actually in the game. They are. You know, rogues are great too. You know, warriors, I mean, but warlocks and mages are so good, so good. They're really powerful.
At the new runic abilities,
as it should be.
You can't really parse that out just by reading.
You know what I hope they do is I hope they add in new dungeons, because like, and I'm not saying I want Mythic Plus and Classic, I don't, but I just want like a couple.
Yeah,
of
I agree with that.
maybe
That would be good
at levels.
For Classic Plus. Actually, what I would like to see, like he's saying, new dungeons. That would be cool, or kind of new raid, or what they're doing actually Season Discovery. The only thing what actually good to me is that scatters and crypts, and actually that zone that you cannot go in Classic now. You have these open zones, you know, that Blizzard wanted to actually make and wanted to do back then, and now you can actually go there. But having said that, this is new Blizzard. This isn't the old Blizzard. So the zones is going to be kind of what new Blizzard think, you know, how they look like. You know, this isn't kind of the most people who work on vanilla back then. They're actually all gone. So, you know, you see what I'm saying?
60 that are more challenging.
Yeah.
And I don't even care if they don't drop gear. I just think it'd be cool to do, right? Maybe they drop cosmetics or something like that.
I know.
Reading about it on paper, I think you need to kind of get your hands on it to figure out what's going to be good and what's not going to be good. And of course, Blizzard has said that there will be no PTR and there will be no beta for this because they want to sort of maintain some of the mystery or the mystique in regards to these servers.
Exciting.
So this could be either a pretty good class balance or it could be the worst class balance of all time.
It couldn't be worse than the actual game. It's probably going to be garbage. It will be. It's going to be garbage. It's going to be completely broken.
But, I mean, let's say it's bad class balance with all these new runic abilities once everyone is level 25 and they've acquired all their runes, that is. Was Vanilla WoW balanced ever anyway?
No, it wasn't.
I think not. So, it's like, well, are you really losing anything? It's just going to be unbalanced in a different balance now. Maybe at worst. So, okay, whatever. We'll give it a go. Between the retrofitted raids being introduced and the additional PvP systems,
I also don't like what they're doing with this. Oh, you can just go to level 25, and later, God knows when, they're gonna open to level 40, or probably 50, and then 60. So after you level to 25, what then? Just gonna spam the raids over there, or just? I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, I don't like what they're doing here, but mostly I just hate the most about playing their runes. Runes should not be in a classic World of Warcraft. It's such a fucking stupid, garbage, you know, this system. It's just stupid.
We do have some amount of new, never before played content. Who here can say that they've done 10-man Black Fathom Deeps, that they've farmed their best in slot gear from 10-man Black Fathom Deeps in the new retrofitted raid? I can't say that I have. So is that going to be fun? Probably a couple times. How long is that fun going to last? I don't know. We're going to talk.
Probably a week. I think it'll be about a week. What I'll do is I'm going to level a Warlock first, and then after I level the Warlock, I'm going to level a Warrior.
About that in a minute. New PvP content, they're turning Ashenvale into a PvP zone. When you're level 25, you can get a 50% speed mount, and you can ride that around while you're PvPing in Ashenvale exclusively.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's unique. I've never done that before. Maybe that's going to be fun. How
what do you say?
Ashenvale into a PvP. About that in a minute. New PvP content, they're turning Ashenvale into a PvP zone. When you're level 25, you can get a 50% speed mount.
This is terrible. What the fuck? Ashen's gonna be just PvP zone now? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. What the F, dude? Seriously? What? Ashen's gonna be a PvP zone. And this with mount that you could... Alright.
And you can ride that around while you're PvPing in Ashenvale exclusively.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's unique. I've never done...
I said before, you know, if there isn't right now a classic era, I would quit, well, long time ago. Whenever they fucked it up. You know, after the Lich King or Burning Crusade release it. Yes, I love Burning Crusade. Burning Crusade is the best expansion. I don't care what anybody says. It is. Lich King after that, absolutely. But Burning Crusade was the best. And thank God now, after this season Discovery is coming now, and all this fucking shit they're doing with the Cataclysm, thank God that we have a Classic Era. Thank God. So, I don't like these changes whatsoever.
Sure. Now before, maybe that's going to be fun. How repeatable is that fun? How long is that sense of fun going to last? I don't know. We'll talk about that.
Probably not
so
that
stupid.
long.
Also, Blizzard has come out and said that if Season of Discovery is successful, they might continue to create new content for Classic WoW.
Yeah.
Well, it will be. Obviously, it will be. I think that
it will be in first 2-3 weeks, a month, for example. It will be. So after that, we'll see what's going to happen, or after a month or 2 months, you know, what is going to happen with Classic then? You know, is there going to be still popular? Of course, it's going to be popular on 30th this month, on November 30th. Of course, it's going to be popular. Of course, every time the Blizzard's launching the new, you know, servers, new game, it's just, come on, of course. I just want to see how it's going to, you know, all this going into the future. And Classic Plus maybe is going to come after this will be successful, the Season Discovery. I don't know. We'll see everything what's going to happen in the future. You know, I don't want to dwell too much on this. It's just,
we all know that people are excited for some idea of Classic Plus.
Yeah. But this isn't Classic Plus.
It's not Classic anymore. It's just a new game using Classic era models and zones.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, you can.
That's right.
That, I think that what they should do. So.
Yeah.
I'll draw a graph. Okay.
Again, he's gonna draw a graph.
This is Classic, and this is Season of Discovery. Okay.
Okay.
And I think that they should go to about like right here. But in order to go to right here, you have to find out where right here is, don't you? So I think what they should do is they should use Season of Discovery as kind of like a testing grounds to see which changes really resonate with players, and then implement them on a longer form server.
Okay,
like
fair enough.
It's effectively like the beta test for Classic Plus begins on the 30th this month.
Yeah, it is beta, but the beta that
Season of Discovery
that I don't want to play.
The beta test for Classic Plus.
Okay, so they said that they're open to the idea. In fact, they even sort of wink, wink, nudge, nudged. A little leak, I guess. Blizzard came out and kind of revealed that they're considering doing a No Muragan raid, a Scarlet Crusade raid, and a Karazhan Crypts raid, which everyone is super excited about. So those are the pros. Okay, this is
Karazhan Crypts. That sounds
amazing. Could be some new, exciting content. Let's talk about the cons. Things like rogue tanks, mage healers, paladin DP.
Yeah, like I said, this thing, rogue tanks, mage is healer now, warlock is tank. It just this and runes and this stuff. It's crazy to me. It's just crazy. What? Fuck, man. I don't like this.
PSers. These are very foreign ideas in regards to vanilla WoW.
They are.
Or at least the traditional vanilla WoW experience that many people have come to know and love over the last 19 or 20 years. Vanilla WoW came out 19 years ago. Oh my God. That means you and I are getting old. And so...
And also another factor is that...
Yeah, guys, I said before that I play World of Warcraft. It's going to be 20 years now. After the vanilla launches, I played 3 months after the launch. I started to play. Yeah. So I am playing from vanilla.
All of the archetypes in the game are classic, obvious archetypes. Hunters are exactly what you would expect a ranger to be. Rogues are exactly what you would expect a rogue to be. Who can tank? The guys with plate armor and a bear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, everything makes sense intuitively with Classic WoW.
Exactly. Asmlo's right here. He has a point. Exactly. Everything is working fine right now. and they're gonna fuck this up with this season of Discovery. They're gonna fuck this up. Everything's, you know, this is paladins or warriors, you know, tank spec, and bear, like druid. You know, this is perfect now how it is in Classic Era, in Vanilla, in Classic, real Classic. And this now, the rogues tank, come on. Yo, come on.
These are sort of very foreign ideas in regards to how Vanilla WoW normally regularly plays, and it's possible that these ideas might end up, or this new sort of gameplay approach in regards to Classic WoW might just be a little bit too foreign, a little bit too weird. It might deviate from what people know and love about Vanilla WoW.
Right. And
people might try it out, they say, this is not Vanilla WoW as I love it. It's not for me.
Yeah, sure.
That could entirely happen. It might be too different. There might be too many changes, right?
Yeah.
A mage healer, a rogue tank, a paladin that actually can do DPS. That's insane. That's insane. Healer, a rogue tank, a paladin that actually can do DPS. That's insane. That's insane. That's crazy business. Okay.
Yeah.
So who knows?
It's insane. It is insane. It is insane.
I think it's a bit much, personally. I think they should.
Absolutely, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much, man. If you think this is normal for Classic World of Warcraft, come on, dude. Come on. I can't even take you seriously. What the fuck? It's too much. They're doing too much. They saw with seasonal. You know, people were complaining about seasonal mastery when it came out. Okay, actually, there was no changes whatsoever, except they put 50 or 100% experience. That's it. But that's all what they did is seasonal mastery back then. But now, and people complaining there is actually the same game. So what? You know, it just put some of this stuff. I would like to be the game completely the same. You know, completely the same. Just put like caves and crypts, new dungeons, this world that, you know, we can go before we can go before. You know, this kind of zones, open these zones, new zones. That would be cool. Don't touch that. Don't touch the classes. Do not put this rune stuff. Warlock tank, mage healer. This is crazy.
Should have just given paladins taunt. But, you know, I think that, again, like, I think it's too much, but I want to learn that it's too much, if that makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
Worried that if all the content that we're getting is a new retrofitted raid, sort of rehashed dungeons in a way, and some new world PvP content every couple months, we might end up running out of things to do really quickly, meaning the servers might die due to just lack of content. How fun is the level 25 PvP meta going to be? It could either be really fun and everyone loves it and it's the best thing ever, or I don't know, I've been there, I tried that, I did it for 2 days and now I'm bored and I want to go back to playing hardcore WoW, or I want to go back to playing Classic Era, or I'm going to go log into my Drakthir and
just have some fucking like weird stuff in Goldshire with like a Vulpera. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly. And like or I want to go back to playing Classic Era, or I'm going to go log into my Drakthir and just have some fucking like weird stuff in Goldshire with like a Vulpera. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly. And that's the face of an average Dragonflight player, guys. And anyway, I mean, I think this is definitely a factor.
Right back, guys.
It absolutely is. And they should probably expect that players will want to play about 2 characters on average. I'd say 1.5 to 2 characters on average. And then make content after that.
Go do a Mythic Plus dungeon instead. That most certainly is not going to happen. But you get my point. Okay, so I'm worried about a lack of content. That's what I'm worried about. I also think that in regards to developer time, it seems maybe I'm misunderstanding something.
Huskies.
The Classic WoW developers are spending time developing Black Fathom Deep's level 25 10-man raid that is only going to have a shelf life for 2 months or maybe 2.5 months before they increase the level cap up to 40.
Exactly. That's going to
me as well.
That's going to happen. That's going to happen. So this is, I said that before. This Black Phantom Dips level 25, this is going to be good for a month or 2 months, like he's saying. You know, and after that, you know, nobody will care about anymore this. They're just going to fuck it up. I'm telling you. I know. I know. I'm a classic player guy. I know.
50, and then to 60, and then those raids, those new retrofitted raids that they spent time developing are now. Why would you ever go back and do them, right? You're not.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as they have quests that give good rewards, then people will do them.
Yeah, if
but
they
they
could put
need
quests.
to give good rewards for leveling, and that means they need to give very good experience. And I think that they might scale up. I don't think they should scale anything. Classic is not about scaling.
Yeah.
And world buff, yeah, there is that too. People level alts, yeah. I don't want to see them scale.
You're not going to. And so maybe I'm misunderstanding something like I said, but I'm questioning: is this a good way for the developers to be spending their time in regards to making new, fun, exciting content for Classic Plus, or is this a bad way to spend their developer time? And they always talk about how time is a resource, and they have very limited developmental time in the Classic WoW studio. So, is making content that it is only going to be relevant for 2 months at most, is that a good way to spend that time? I don't know. I'm concerned about lack of content. If Season of Discovery's success, moving on, if Season of Discovery's success is the metric being used to determine whether or not Classic Plus content should be developed in the future, maybe things don't bode that well for Classic Plus. And the reason I say that is because considering how experimental and deviant Classic Discovery, Season of Discovery is going to be, I'm worried that if it's too experimental and it fails, then maybe the
Hey mate, Matt. Yo.
Ooh, that was a bad video.
Hold on, I need to.
And I think, and world buff, yeah, there is that too. People.
And so maybe I'm misunderstanding.
Sorry, I'm getting back to BTR. It's just the daisy just threw me off here.
Something like I said, but I'm questioning: is this a good way
I was
for
distracted.
to be spending their time?
So distracted.
In regards to making new, fun, exciting content for Classic Plus,
Classic Plus, yeah.
Is this a bad way to spend their developer time? And they always talk about how time is a resource,
Easy.
and they have very limited developmental time in the Classic WoW studio. So, is making content that it is only going to be relevant for 2 months at most, is that a good way to spend that time? I don't know. I'm concerned about lack of content. If Season of Discovery's success,
yeah.
If Season of Discovery's success is the metric being used to determine whether or not Classic Plus content should be developed in the future, maybe things don't bode that well for Classic Plus. And the reason I say that is because considering how experimental and deviant Classic Discovery, Season of Discovery is going to be, I'm worried that if it's too experimental and it fails, then
it fails.
Maybe the
put Asmon's picture.
Daisy. Remember that?
Classic WoW developers are going to say, well, because no one really gave a crap about Season of Discovery, we released it, no one liked it. Now we have inferred that no one liked it.
Daisy.
If Classic
she bites me.
Season of Discovery is to be their litmus test for the desire to play Classic Plus in the future. And so I will say, I don't really think that Season of Discovery is what a lot of people had in mind in regards to Classic Plus.
Yeah. We didn't.
I think also, like, one thing that we don't take into account is that there's probably a lot of Classic Andes that are level 32. The same as there was back in 2006. And a lot of those Classic Andes that are level 32...
Hey! Daisy!
They're not... Like, adding a new raid after Nax Ramus isn't important to them because they're not even level 60.
Ow! She's biting me.
Like, they don't even give a shit. It's not going to affect them.
Yeah.
Like, adding a new raid after Nax Ramus isn't important to them because they're not even level 60.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, they don't even give a shit. It's not going to affect them. So I think for them focusing on adding more content for, like, that mid-range of players is probably a good idea. Now, is that all they should focus on? No. And I think there is a tremendous, huge community of people that are level 60. But there is always that group of people that are, lower level. And it would make sense that you would do the experimental content at lower levels. Or at least that's what I would expect.
Yep.
Personally, I'm sort of on the fence about Season of Discovery. I'm going to play it. I'm going to give it a go, but I will be honest with you guys. When I think of Classic Plus, I think of some tasteful class rebalancing in the spirit of vanilla WoW. And to be a little bit more articulate when I say that.
Yep.
By the way, I completely agree with Stay Safe on this. I think
and to be a little bit more articulate when I say that. Think of play it. I'm going to give it a go, but personally, I'm sort of on the fence about season.
That's what I would expect.
Okay, what's Stay Safe?
Personally, I'm sort of on the fence about Season of Discovery. I'm going to play it. I'm going to give it a go, but I will be honest with you guys. When I think of Classic Plus, I think of some tasteful class rebalancing in the spirit of vanilla WoW.
Yeah.
And to be a little bit more articulate when I say that.
By the way, I completely agree with Stay Safe on this. I think the changes are too far.
I was not expecting mage healers. I was not expecting.
I think the changes. By the way,
tasteful. Personally, I'm sort of on the fence about Season of Discovery. I
understand the people are on the fence of it, on the fence with this.
Going to play it. I'm going to give it a go, but
I
will be honest with you guys. When I think of Classic Plus, I think of some tasteful class rebalancing in the spirit of vanilla WoW, and to be a little bit more articulate when I say that.
By the way, I completely agree with Stay Safe on this. I think the changes are too far.
Yeah, they're too far.
I was not expecting
too far.
I was not expecting rogue tanks. I was not expecting paladins to have Wind Fury. I was not expecting
paladins they're gonna have Wind Fury. Are you effing kidding me?
Warlocks to be tanking raids or tanking dungeons. These are a little.
This is insane.
That's like a splash of cold water in your face. I'm not saying that I'm going to hate it, but it wasn't exactly what I was expecting when I'm
Warlocks tanks. Unbelievable.
And so, like I said, a little bit of tasteful class rebalancing or talent tree tuning in order to bring up some of those meme specs. I'm not saying invent new meme specs. I'm saying like maybe mage healer or something. I'm saying bring up some of the meme specs that were not really viable in original vanilla, original classic. Okay, that makes sense to me.
If there's a talent that nobody uses, change the talent, for sure.
My vanilla Andy, my classic Andy brain. Also, new leveling zones, new leveling dungeons, new endgame zones, new endgame dungeons. I think that's a pretty good place to start. I think that's a pretty, just like basic classic plus way to start. See if people like it or not. Give us a new level 30 to 40 leveling zone. Give us a new level 25 dungeon. Give us
Give us 30 to 40 level new zone so we can level up there. That's gonna be cool. What they're doing is insane. It's crazy. Why? Mage healers? I don't understand. Who the fuck thought in the Blizzard this is a good idea to make something like this? I don't want to play this. I don't, guys. I mean,
give us a new level 60 dungeon. Give us a new level 60 endgame farming zone with maybe high density resources.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Or it's like a world PvP zone with high density resources. Or I don't know, right? I think those are all sort of low hanging fruits dangling off the tree of Classic Plus that are big no brainers in my mind.
Hold on, guys. Just a second. All right, sorry guys about this. And after this video, guys, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have to go. Yeah. So yeah, work. I'm sorry about this. We're gonna get back, and I'm gonna continue streaming. So after this.
That I saw a lot of people talking about, and what the Classic WoW dev team was, they cut down that tree and they grew their own tree with rogue tanks and mage healers. And so I don't know, that new tree might be awesome, but it most certainly was not a fruit being plucked from the tree that I was expecting. I can say that.
That's exactly the way that I feel. I completely
stay safe is right here. It's right.
I think that they've, like, adding in like a mage tank and like a warlock, a mage healer, a warlock tank, and a rogue tank. Like, these are fundamental, massive deviations from like the base game, and I do think that it's like not really like classic at all. And again, like
the camera.
I say this 50 times, but like that doesn't mean that I won't try it. It just simply means that these are my concerns going into it. Yeah. And I think that Classic WoW...
I don't like this, what they're doing. I don't...
A lot of the things that Classic WoW does very well...
I don't like SOD.
These changes indicate that the developers might not fully understand why, at least I think, it does them well. For example, like why players socialize out in the open world is because they can't heal as a mage. It's because they can't tank as a warlock. It's because they can't heal as a warrior. Yeah. So if you can do all of those things, that socialization becomes less important. So I think they should try everything. Throw all the shit at the wall, see if all the shit sticks. But my expectation is that this will fundamentally change the game in a big way. And I don't necessarily think it will be a good thing.
just want to play. I'm sorry, I'm distracted by Husky.
To be sincere. So part of me does feel like the changes of Season of Discovery are sort of out of left field. Yeah. Like I've said. And of course this is anecdotal, but I didn't really see anyone asking for any of the changes being introduced in Season of Discovery.
Yeah, nobody asked these changes. Nobody asked these changes though. Blizzard, what a schmucks.
Of course.
This Blizzard, what a schmucks. What the fuck? Oh, who asked for this? Are you kidding me? What the mage healers, runes, level 25 raids, BFD. Who the fuck asked for this? Why the fuck are you destroying everything what we love?
Of course I'm gonna play. I
don't understand. This is crazy to me. Guys, fuck this. Fuck this.
It's not
F Blizzard. Fucking schmucks.
Otherwise. So
yeah.
It's not what I was expecting. And I'd be lying if I said otherwise. So I really want to hear what you guys have to say about this. I'm very curious. This is a big conversation, right? Because the future of Season of Discovery, we know, is going to dictate the future of Classic Plus. Okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
That is what we've been told by the Classic WoW dev team. So please let me know what you think. Make yourself vocal and make yourself heard.
Yeah, Scarlet Monastery raid.
Because the future of Season of Discovery, we know, is going to dictate the future of Classic Plus. Okay?
Absolutely.
That is what we've been told by the Classic WoW dev team. So please let me know what you think. Make yourself vocal and make yourself heard.
Yeah, Tajana, I totally agree. Scarlet Monastery is one of the favorites dungeons in the Classic, or maybe entire World of Warcraft ever. It's just so good, especially when you're leveling up and it's just on level 30, it's just 40, it's just so good. And now they're gonna turn this into the raid. I don't think it's gonna all turn into raid. It's just, I think it's gonna be Cathedral is all the raid. It's what, we won't be having Cathedral anymore. It's just crazy.
Drop a comment, drop a like on the video.
Yeah, okay.
Make sure that this is very understood.
Yeah.
I'm super excited and happy about Classic Plus and Season of Discovery. I'm just offering feedback because I'm passionate about it.
That is okay. That's his take. I'm not gonna actually. Let's not comment this. That's kind of.
I'm super positive about this. I'm just offering passionate feedback and concern. That's it.
And as always, stay safe.
From my understanding, they want feedback about SOD? Yeah, I think they do want feedback. And I feel like the feedback I'm providing I think that this is good feedback. I'll read some of the comments.
Okay.
Mages make sense.
Shut
Something that I think matters.
What? I'm sorry,
Classic
what?
WoW makes sense. Mages can't tank. Mages just do mage things. They cast fireballs. Warlocks summon demons and cast...
Also, mages cannot heal. They can't. It's stupid.
shadow balls. Priests heal.
Yeah, I don't like hear what Az was saying. Yeah, I agree with you, Tajana, exactly. Because he's no longer playing. Yeah, exactly. He didn't actually level up even one character. Not even one. In Classic, he just get boosted everything.
Shamans can, you know, resurrect people. Like,
guys, I'm gonna have to go after this
World of
video.
Warcraft in Classic WoW makes sense. Its existence makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like,
exactly.
And in like a very abstract way, either those classes exist in real life or they exist in mythological creations of real life. Like Merlin is like a mage, but he's, you know, it's like, is Merlin real or not? It probably wasn't casting fireballs, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You've seen warriors, right? You've seen a guy with a sword and a shield. You've seen somebody with a bow and an arrow. You know, these are classic fantasy.
We gotta give him thumbs up,
that
even though
intuitively make sense to any.
I disagree with some of the stuff we're saying.
Person, right? Like, you can easily assume that shamans have totems in real life. Like, you go to like some native tribe shaman, and they're probably going to cast a couple of spells that could be in the spell book, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they try to, you know, like Farsight, you know, be able to see into the past, or be able to turn into, you know, a wolf or something like that. Chain lightning, not so much. But, you know, other stuff, absolutely. And healing, right? Healing. Think about healing. And just purify, cleanse toxins, shit like that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Rain dance, yeah. I feel like they went super deep in development when making Season Discovery over the last 6 months, as they saw they want for Classic Plus. My tinfoil hat idea is the level cap is there to buy them time to make it to where they can actually integrate the Classic Plus aspect in the higher NU level. Yeah, I think so too. And
yeah,
I feel like also like a big reason is because they want to they just want to see what happens, right? They're using us as the
need money
testers.
for
They said,
skill.
oh, well, we're not going to have any beta tests.
Yeah, I
Yes,
agree
you
with
are
you,
at the beginning
Chazana,
of the 30th. Like, you have no fucking idea how this stuff is going to work. And you want to have it be low level, so it's low stakes if it's bad. That's what I think. And it's smart. I would do that.
Yeah,
I would do that if I was them too. They're doing the right decision. People overreact about tank warlocks. I remember people wanting that ever since demon form was a thing. Yeah, but demon form was a
Who the fuck? Oh, no! Oh, come on. It's stupid. Complaining about, oh, I didn't ask for tank, a warlock, asshole. I didn't ask for a mage healer. I didn't ask for tank, rogue tank. If when you do this, don't you understand all the fucking systems just going into shit? It's not classic anymore. It's just some different game. This stupid comments is people are pissing me off with this fucking, because of this kind of people are just fucking, when they come to play with Cataclysm and they're excited about Cataclysm, you know, oh, this is classic, or I don't know, it's just what is Dren or whatever, the worst fucking expansions, and you're just gonna tell me what is good? Get the fuck out of here. You have no idea what classic is. Stupid. People have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. And ruining the game because the Blizzard saying, oh, we listen to feedback. Yeah, we listen to feedback, but because of these schmucks, they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. And that's why the game is fucked up.
Warlocks could go into demon form, but I don't think that they should be tanks. Because it doesn't really make sense. Like, I don't think it makes sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Maybe
it doesn't.
Does. Like, why? I don't know. I don't find it intuitive to I don't find it intuitive to a layman.
Yeah.
In the same way that a hunter is intuitive to a layman. I don't know, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. They did tank Illidan phase in BC, but it was niche. Oh, they did that in Serpent Shrine Caverns on Leotheris the Blind too. Yeah, no, you're right. Valid, your intuition counts. Yeah, I think it does. I really do. And like the good thing about Classic WoW is a lot of things in Classic WoW make sense. So like, I'll give you some examples. Okay. things in WoW that make sense. Classes. Advantages.
Alright, I'm not gonna...
It
so
makes sense.
Played...
Another thing.
I'm just gonna fast forward.
To shoot an arrow.
What?
Doesn't make sense. Opson that was 7 yards away, right? Like, actually, I would say that one doesn't make class front.
Yeah.
How?
Right, I'm not listening to this.
And so I'm saying this as a person who is excited about Season of Discovery. I'm going to play Season of Discovery, but that doesn't come with no concerns. So I have hit level 35.
Guys, fuck that.
McConnell started playing.
F that.
Last night. I think we might be doing some dungeons together kind of soon.
Yeah, that'd be good. All right, guys. I just want to say we're gonna come back later. But guys, I don't like this Season of Discovery. I don't like it at all. Maybe we're gonna try it. It just from 100%, 5%, maybe from 100. It's just that I'm gonna try this. Just trying this, you know. So fuck that. This is fucking crazy. This tanks, just warlock tanks. Oh, dude, no. I'm staying in classic era. I'm gonna enjoy the classic era. We're gonna play later hardcore. Dude, that's what we want. That's original game, not the hardcore. And after we die, we're gonna transfer this character to the classic era and just play in the classic era. Dude, it's just stupid. I'd rather play retail than play the Cataclysm, or, you know, playing retail who is fucked up. Playing that, even rather that than Season of Discovery. This is stupid, guys. I don't like these changes at all. Fucking Blizzard, it's just ruining everything. They're listening to the wrong people. They say, oh, we're listening to feedback. Yeah, they're listening to wrong feedback. It's just assholes. It's just, anyway, thank God for what we have in classic era in the end of the day. Yeah, that's it. Guys, this is it for me. I'm sorry if you don't agree with me. I'm sorry, you know, this is my take on it. So there we go. Guys, thank you so much. If you are watching this on YouTube, please subscribe, like, comment. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. See you later, guys. I'm going to come later. Thank you so much. If you're watching this on Twitch, please follow the stream. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. You guys are the best. Thank you. Nice. See ya.